What if Metalbat was added into the Strongest Battlegrounds? What would his moveset be? How would his ultimate work? How would his overall character be like? Well, I'm gonna try to answer these questions because I myself am a big fan of Metalbat, and I really hope that they add him into the game. After the developers added Speed of Sound Sonic, I kind of realized how flexible they were gonna be with some of the abilities that they were making. Specifically how Sonic's scatter move lets him move and attack at the same time. This got me thinking about how they could make Metalbat work and some moves that they could use for him, right? Since I've all three watched the anime, read the manga, and then even read the webcomic, I think that I can talk about this. It's gonna be a little biased, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a big Metalbat fan. But anyways, before I start talking about this, I should let you know two things. One, I will be mentioning moves from both the anime and the manga, so you have been warned if you don't want to get spoiled. Two, let me know what character you might want to see get added into Saitama Battlegrounds. And while you're down there commenting, you can also subscribe. Not many of you are. So all the characters in the game are limited to 4 basic moves, which would also apply to Metalbat. His first move could work just like Saitama's normal punch, but instead of, punching, he would be swinging his bat. The second move could be like Sonic's scatter move. They could use his move from the anime that's called Brutal Tornado, the one he used against Garo, where he spins at such high speeds with his bat that bro legit became a tornado. Like imagine getting hit by that. Gone. 6 feet under, you're dead. Anyways, back to the move. Just like Scatter, it would both move and attack. It probably shouldn't move as fast as Scatter, considering Speed of Sound Sonic is focused on speed and Metalbat's focused on power. So they could tweak that a little bit. The third move could be a ground slam, just like when you jump up in the air with your last M1 and slam them into the ground. The move could work the exact same, but obviously you don't need to jump up. The fourth move, and hear me out on this, could be a counter, just like Garo's. No. I know, it doesn't make that much sense, but let me cook. It could work one of two ways. He could take the hit, but catch himself with his bat and instantly swing back, or he could tank the hit and return with a barrage of swings. Yeah, a heat idea that I just presented you with. Anyways, that's how I'd like to see his basic 4 moveset work. But now I gotta talk about how the ultimate could work. So the developers of Saitama Battlegrounds could do the same thing that they did with Saitama, where he gets like a few moves that one shot, or they could do what they did with Garo and Genos, where he has a power-up scene and is given a new set of 4 moves that are much stronger than the basic 4. I personally would like the latter, but how the one-shot ultimates could work would be just like Death Counter, because we saw something very similar to it when he was fighting Garo. I don't know how the other one-shot moves could work, so moving on. I do know how the ultimate move set would work though. The first move that I liked was seen in the manga, so if you don't want to be spoiled, I'm gonna give you time to speed up. I'll put the timestamp right here where you could speed up to. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the move is called Spiral of Overwhelming Victory, and Metalbat was seen using it against Sage Centipede. Just like in the name, he did a spiral and chopped off one of the Sage Centipede's arms. I think this is a dope move. I think it could be changed a little bit to fit in the game. Like they could do something similar to Sonic's Whirlwind Kick, but to a bigger scale, since this is an ultimate. The next move that he did was called Savage Hurricane, and it's basically just a stronger version of the one I mentioned earlier, Brutal Tornado. So it could work as just a larger tornado that does more damage and moves a bit faster. Pretty simple, not too much to add, not too much to tweak. For the third move, it's called Dragon Thrash, which is a ton of swings directed at the same exact spot. The last swing for this move could launch them away, just like how Genos' Thunder Kick launches you in a certain direction, but obviously you shouldn't teleport to them like Thunder Kick does. Now I know exactly which move I'd like the last one to be, but I'd like to hear what you guys think, so let me know down in the comments what you think they could do for the last move. Now for the most important part, the name of both the character and its ultimate. We know that the devs can't name him Metalbat, so instead they should name him Batman. With a space. I just think it's funny. I don't know. Now for the ultimate's name. I think it should be named after how he gets powered up in the show, which is due to something called Fighting Spirit. Now this really covered up all of the main stuff for his character, but as you may know, Genos and Garo have some unique traits to them. Genos does damage when he ragdoll cancels, and Garo heals every kill. A unique trait that I think they could do for Metal Bet is when you get to red HP, you do some more damage. The buff to your damage shouldn't be huge because they need to balance, you know? So it could be like 1.2 times, 1.3 times, something small, but noticeable, you know? Anyways, I hope you commented what characters you'd like to see added, because this type of video could possibly become a series. Who knows? That's really up to you guys and how this video does. So please subscribe and like.